Hi, welcome to the channel. Now in the summer I made a hobo stove and I cooked my son his lunch on it. Now this evening my wife is out, there's not a lot on the telly, I got a bottle of beer and I thought to myself I'm going to have a go at making a rocket stove. So I raided the recycling bin for some tins, washed them up, never made one before, let's see how we get on. I've got my beer, nice bottle of Shipyard. I've taken the labels off the tins. Got 3 tins. One fits inside the other, and that I think I could have done with another smaller tin, but we're working with what I had in the recycling bin. I suppose I could have gone out and bought another smaller tin, but hey, this channel doesn't make any money yet. So, right, just watch your hands while you're cutting these tins because they are razor sharp. So this tin is going to go inside of this tin. What we need to do is make a hole in this tin to accept this tin. This is going to be how we feed the stove. I'm just going to be using a Swiss Army knife. Right, there we have a hole. Just really watch your fingers. Absolutely razor sharp. Swiss Army knife is probably not the best way to do this. You might want to use sort of tin snips or something. I'm just going to burr the edges off this. So one of these tins I'm going to have to take the bottom off as well. Cutting tins with a Swiss Army knife is probably a really good way to blunt it. Right, I've filed this a little bit more and I've saved you the having to listen to that noise. So we end up with something like that. It's quite a tight fit. And bring in and out. So we need to do the same with this tin. This should give me the same diameter. This is very roughly done. But then if you were making it on the streets or in the wild, you probably wouldn't have much more than a pocket knife with you. So I'm sure we could spend ages and drill this properly and cut it and make it look beautiful. But so here's our other tin. These fit inside each other. And then this tin goes in here through both holes. I'm really pleased with that. It's actually fitted in surprisingly easily. So you've got your gap here. And to feed it here, we need to make something here, a little resting plate and some air holes, some ventilation around the top here. But that's just taken a matter of minutes to do. So in theory, this should burn without a massive amount of smoke. So it might be quite good for stealth camping. It would have been better, I think, if I'd had a smaller tin here. But like I say, I'm just working with what I've got. So I'm going to make a little shelf here. Then obviously we'll feed the fire from this part here and see if we can make something to sit on the top just to get our pan off the top. But I'm really pleased with that. That's just taken minutes to make. So I'm going to use this lid from the larger tin as my shelf. Just cut a hole here and here. Let's get on with that. I'm just using these to get it started. Looks about right. I'll just take some kitchen scissors to finish it off. I could use my knife, but Wrong lid. Just be careful because this is all so sharp. Slightly bend that over, catch the lid. Made a little cut in the lid as well. There we go. There we go. So we've got a little shelf there that we can rest our sticks and things on. But like I say, this is all very sharp. I will rub my Swiss Army knife file just around all of these edges, but I won't subject you to that noise. So air holes around the top here, something for the top, good to go. I'm just going to take my Swiss Army knife. All right, I've made lots of air holes all the way around the top. Hopefully they will be big enough. Right, let's put it all back together. Right, there we have it then. Very messy looking. Let's see if it works. So, there we have it. One rocket stove. And I am really impressed with that. You could put a couple of knives maybe on the top. So you could put a pot on top. Or fashion some kind of pot stand, but that really is burning away beautifully. That's far superior to the last tin can stove that I made.